Do what?
Smooth start into the episode.
Oh,
It's already
smooth. I'm not known for smooth starts, am I?
Um,
Let's go. Welcome to the dirt. This is a special episode here, based around the World Champs 2026 being held in South Africa. We got Quisto there, the man with the plan, the main host there. Nick from the IMA. We've got Amon, who was drafted in for some of the build process, and some other mug over in the corner there who've not seen for a while. All right, Sloggs?
yeah, I'm all right, thanks, man. Been hiding, haven't I? If you're not riding Mountainboard, you don't want to be hanging around talking or watching other people Mountainboard. It sucks when you get a 12-month layoff, but I'm all good again.
He's back. I saw him riding the other day.
Nice. I had a ride with myself a couple of weeks ago. I had a ride with myself.
At
Nice.
Girls Camp.
Yeah, nice to share. Nice to share the hill for a change. Sorry, if you lot can hear rustling, my adorable wife has just come in and decided now's a good time to start rifling through the freezer.
Hey, Lorna.
Just flinging the carrots around. We're so professional here. Now that the studio's fully gone, I'm legit now in the garage. Right. Are you done yet?
No, carry on.
So, thank you guys. Thank you for joining us here and kicking off this little episode here. We're going to keep it short and sweet with regards to the time length, but we're going to utilize this time to get a little bit of information out there for those who are hoping to come along and get to South Africa for this event. We're going to talk about a little bit about how the tracks and the freestyle park have been groomed ready for this event, and what you guys should and shouldn't be looking forward to when you're out there if you are going. So yeah, thank you. Hey, finally a bit of silence around here. You wait till I tell you.
You're fucking brave.
Yeah, I bought her a mood ring for her birthday. When she's in a good mood, it goes green, and when she's in a bad mood, it leaves a whacking great big red mark on the side of my head. But yeah, so let's kick us off. Quisto, Quisto, Nick, this is your events there that you're hosting there. We've seen in the past the South African competitions have been legendary in their own right. I mean, the trophies that we've seen come out of there have been fantastic. With all the animal, I don't know what they call. I saw, was it porcupine spines and feathers and shit like that?
Monkey
So
skulls.
I've got a couple here. So.
Oh look, we're getting treated already.
Yeah, so here's a nice one. Yeah.
Now, I could use one of those.
Yeah.
So this is one of them. Yeah. There's another one. This one's for the pro divisions.
I could use one of those as well.
Yeah.
A smaller one though, Dan.
Right, hold up. Is it too late? Like it's all to play for now, isn't it?
I can always carve you a special one, Dan, just for you.
I'll bring it over my suitcase.
Oh man, those are awesome. Have you made those?
Yeah. Yeah, I've for like the last 4 months or so, I've been working on these bad boys. I wanted to do a whole bunch of them, but unfortunately, I just ran out of time. So I've only got the 3 for the pros trophies, and then we're going to get some medals for the rest. And we've got loads of prizes and sponsors, and yeah, we've got a whole bunch of people joining in the party. So
I hope you got them all written down so you can reel them all off.
Yes, well, I kind of got it in my head, sort of. So we've got the Dirt Heads from America. They have sponsored a whole bunch of clothing, and t-shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. Not all quite sure what's coming in the packages, but we've got a hell of a lot. And then MBS as well is throwing in some parts and hopefully a new deck in there as well. We've got Tramper, which I know is going to throw LTD in there. I'm not sure what else will come in with the package, but hopefully some bindings or something cool.
The only problem with that is you got Sonny Dibben coming with it.
Yeah, and a list of who's not allowed to win it as well. Very cheeky, the Tramper boys.
They certainly are.
Oh yeah.
So what's the dates then?
Hold up, was there anyone else? Don't knock him off his.
Yeah. Oh shit! I forgot about Gravel Rash Industries from Australia. So yeah, they're also giving in a whole bunch of stuff, some hoodies and t-shirts and stuff like that. And then there might even be a little bit of a cash prize coming in as well, but I don't want to give too much away about that yet.
Ooh.
And don't forget about Phil from Hero Boards, who also is helping out.
Oh, of course, yeah. Hero Boards, I mean, they've been sponsoring us for years now, and Harrow will obviously give us some decks.
Oh, nice. Anyone else there, Ori?
Yes, I can't think. If I am missing somebody, I'm terribly sorry, but I know those are the main cronies that are sponsoring us. And then I'm trying to think, who else am I missing here? Nicky, who am I missing?
I mean, you've got certain places that stands are at the event that will help out as well with organizing. What you told me last time.
That's too much of a riddle. Can't you be a little bit more straightforward?
No, no. So just to be able to help us for certain things, you've got some marketplaces where people can sell their products and promote their products. So that will help us out a lot. And I think that list will be done shortly. Will be there, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've got a couple of car companies that are jumping in as well to help out. Ford, GWM, VW. So they're going to park their vehicles there. Hopefully we get a jump over them, do some funky stuff. And yeah, we'll see what they bring to the party as well.
Nice.
That's
Nice.
impressive.
So come on then, let's dive into the nitty gritty. Oh, so you boys have had this kind of in the works now for at least a year in the making.
2 years, I think.
Yeah, about 2 years now, eh, Nicky?
Mm-hmm.
And you've become a bit of a regular tourist, shall we say, out to South Africa. Is that safe? Is that true to say?
I don't know. Like I try to go every year now. I first heard about the spot through Jeremy Leaf, who went there and he was like, "Oh, it's incredible here. The people are incredible. The Kruger Park's right next to it. So you've got safari and mountain boarding. It's an incredible experience." So it's been on my list for a while. And I've met Quisto in Germany. He came to the World Championships in 2016, 17 or something like that, around that time. And this, 3 years ago, I just thought, you know what? Let's try to come. I saw some promo he did and booked a flight together with my fiance, and we went there. And that first night of the contest, it was just great. As the vibes were there, we were sitting around the fire, and we were like, you know what? Everybody should experience this. Just the warmth of the South African people, the beauty of the country, and just the vibe of riding together. And the Keith was like, you know what? I'd love to do World Championships. And that's where it all started.
So was this one of the Dirty Days events that you held
Yeah.
at Quisto?
Yeah. So I think Nicky came 2000 and what was it, 2023, 24.
So I went 24, I came, yeah. So 24, 25 last year, not 26. So this will be the third year, right?
Yeah, third year in a row. You can see he hasn't left Africa. There's still bloody giraffes in the background.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, they've not moved.
That's so well played.
It's a camouflage technique. They're just.
But since Friday?
Yep. They're all behaved.
See, I obviously, we've spoken before there, Quisto, in the past. We've had you on the podcast and been following the crew that you've got going out there, and the scene there it really is growing, and all the time it seems to be picking up a bit of pace and that, and yeah, it's kind of it is a dream spot. I'm absolutely gutted to not be going, but my darling wife would have throttled me if I would go and experience what, not just the mountain board competition, but the going to South Africa and going on safari and doing that whole trip. She'd have absolutely throttled me without.
Cuffed you with that mood ring again.
Yeah, they should have bought the mood ring out for sure. For sure.
I will get you guys out here eventually.
Oh, it'll happen. It's just a bit of rubbish timing family wise at the moment, but it'll happen for sure. So as riders that are going out there, what can we expect? Obviously, let's start with the outside of the competition, and then we'll save the competition itself for in a minute or two's time.
Okay. So I guess those of you who are arriving early, I know we've got people that are coming maybe there's one person that's coming 2 weeks before the event, I know. He's sitting there in front of those giraffes. And then I've got some people arriving from the 13th, and so they've got about half a week, a couple of days before the event. So we're very close to the Kruger National Park. So those guys that are coming down with their own vehicles, they can do a self-drive into the Kruger. It's less than an hour away from the event, so they can drive and go and see the Big Five at their own leisure and take whatever direction they want and take a whole day and just go and explore. Otherwise, they can go on the traditional safari, and then you'll get an open drive vehicle with a driver, and he'll take you around and try and get you all the Big Five and closest to the animals and stuff. Then also we are very close to what they call the panorama route, which has got the Blyder River Canyon in it. It's some boring tourist stats. It's the largest vegetated canyon in the world. So it's one of the oldest canyons and the third largest in the world as well. So it's pretty impressive, very green, and it's a thing of beauty to behold. Some of the Frenchies got to go and see it last year. And they did take a few photos and videos and stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't get Amon out there, so we'll have to get him up on the mountain this next trip. But we did get him into the Kruger, which was.
Tell him there's a jump park up there. Tell him there's a jump park up there.
Yeah.
To take his board, he'll be there. It'll be
Beautiful drops. You can
Swedish designed foam pit right at the top of the mountain. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of tourist stuff to do and old mining towns and all of that. But just the natural beauty itself of Sabi, I think it's got the most waterfalls per capita in South Africa. So there's loads of cool waterfalls to see and hiking to do, and a very nice brewery that we'll have our after party at. So there's lots of nice beer tasting and gin tasting and all that sort of stuff as well.
Very nice. Very nice.
For the people coming, we made a lot of care with the planning. So you could fly in one weekend and fly out on a Sunday. So you'd only have to take off 1 week of holiday if you're a little bit tight at work. So I think that is what could make the planning great. So you could fly in 1 weekend, fly out the other weekend, and experience everything. Experience the safari, experience the beautiful sights and the contest. So
hit everyone up with the dates of the actual event, because I don't think we mentioned them yet.
Yeah, so we're gonna do the actual event from the 18th to the 20th of June. The 18th will be more qualifiers and I think downhill finals. If I'm not, no, wait, sorry, it's more qualifiers on the 18th. 19th will be the downhill finals, and then the 20th will be border cross and freestyle finals.
Ace. And so, Eamon, thank you for joining us here. Not normally, wouldn't necessarily normally be sat in here at the minute, although has been a stand-in host over the years. You've been out there recently, as Nicky and Quisto have said, but not just on hollybobs, have you?
No, I got a message from Nicky a little while ago asking would I be up for going out there and basically helping them design and build the course and see what's possible to build out there.
So
Which
this is
pretty
not a Hazy View area, then. This is
No, so this is near
Sabi.
Sabi. Yeah, there's like a basically the board cross, to explain it a bit, is the end of a mountain bike downhill track, which I think Quisto, correct me if I'm wrong, but was the South Africa Championships. Is that right, Quisto?
Yeah, it was originally used as a four cross track, but that was many, many years ago, maybe about 10 years ago. And since then, they've been using it as the last sort of 600 meters of a downhill mountain biking track, so individual timed racing. And they have nationals there. It's definitely one of the stops of, I think they do about 6 different stops throughout the year for their championship, and they always come to Sabi, down Klein Spitzkop Mountain, which has got about 5 or 6 different routes that they've built and changed over the years. So our border cross will be the old four cross, or where their downhill kind of ends, and then we'll be adopting one of their older downhill tracks for our downhill, which is, I guess, something they use now for more the juniors for downhill.
Mm-hmm.
And so the track isn't too technical, but it's still a bit challenging, and you get some good speed. And the whole slope itself is running, the whole hill is about a 12-degree hill as far as the border cross is. So it's pretty quick, especially when the thing starts pointing downhill. So the last quarter of the track is just grab your butt cheeks and pray, you know.
And you've been out there building this, Eamon, you say?
Yeah, not so much the border cross. We went and like checked out what was there, and I guess gave some advice on what to build with the border cross, but it's very much a team effort. It's not like I just went out there and told them what to build, but had a look at that. But I mean, the main thing that we did while I was there was build the freestyle line and or the main 2 jumps on the freestyle line. So yeah, we finished that while I was there. We filmed us building it and like riding it towards the end. So there'll be a video about that on the MBS YouTube channel pretty soon, maybe about the same time as this is out. So if yeah, go check that out and you can see it. But yeah, really cool experience. I loved it out there. It's like the Wild West around Sabi, following pizza around. It's pretty cool. I think can't wait for everyone else to experience it. Honestly, it was cool.
Right. It sounds an absolute a dream, doesn't it? Really, definitely a bucket list spot to be mountain boarding at.
Quisto, can you talk us through the border cross, like sort of feature by feature?
Yeah, I can. So the whole track itself is just under 900 meters, so it's just shy of a kilometer. And we had a bit of red tape that we had to jump through because we wanted to change the track in a way that would slow it down and make it a little bit more appropriate for mountainboarding, for safe racing. So we needed to widen the track and also slow it down. But because of the ecology on damage on the track and stuff, the York Timbers, which is the owners of the place, they were saying we can't break new ground. We have to use the track that is there. So Amon and myself, we sent the drone up and had a good look at the whole track before we started designing. And luckily enough, there was an old rally track that goes up the hill, and it gave us the opportunity to change the track a little bit. Not exactly how we wanted to, but it gave us options. So we started moving the track, designing it a little bit more onto the rally track as well, sort of leaving the border cross and coming back onto the rally to slow it down. So what we've decided now, or what we've come up with, is something pretty cool. We've changed the starting gate because it was quite slow in the beginning to something a little bit quicker. So it'll be the drop gate off a small dirt table into a set of 4 rollers on a straight. This will give the riders a good opportunity to get out of the gates. Fastest rider should get out, or strongest rider pumping through the rollers. And then it's a slight sort of S bend, and then that joins you back onto the older border cross track. And then from there, you've got about 70-degree berms that drop you sort of downhill again. And then a couple of big tables before that first berm drops you into like a chute that goes into a very fast berm, and then another dirt table to another right-hander. All in all, I think there's about 23 or about 23. Yeah, there's 23 features all in all. And then, yeah, so at the top, it's kind of still getting finished, but the bottom half is pretty much all done. But basically, it's going to be a few short tables and rollers. And then once you start getting into the faster section, we've actually slowed it down where we take the track uphill a little bit, and that goes into a set of 4 massive rollers that point uphill. And that is actually quite cool. I was worried about that not working very well, but it slows you down perfect, but you can still pick up speed. If you're pumping hard there, yeah, if you pump it, you can definitely feel it. Like the rhythm starts picking up. And then it goes into an S bend, which I've dubbed the toilet bowl because it sucks you into the very apex of the berm and it squashes you in there, which is quite cool because it slows the pace down a bit. And then after the S bend, there's a small sort of table that drops into a massive left-hander berm, another 6-meter dirt table, into another fast right-hander, and then into an 11-meter dirt table that's about 6 meters wide. So it's massively wide and very, very long, and I was about 1 meter shy of clearing it today. So it can definitely be done. And then the landing is a lot longer than the takeoff. So once you hit that landing, you pick up a hell of a lot of speed heading towards the finish line. And then it's a set of dirt doubles at the end and straight towards the crowd at the finish line. Probably going to be doing about between 55, 65 kilometers an hour heading towards the finish line. So it should be pretty gnarly for the riders and the spectators.
Oof. Hell up fast.
Is there plenty of overtaking spots as well? Is there?
Yeah, I think definitely the first half of the track, that's where most of the racing is going to happen. And then the bottom half, whoever can hang on and pick the quickest line should take it. But I mean, we've widened the berms quite a bit. So if you taking the inside line like Buren, then you've still got an opportunity. But it's risky, obviously, because you might slide out from the speed or get popped out the back of the berm or something. But so there's definitely chances for different race lines, and different styles of riding I think will perform very differently on that track. So it'll be interesting to see.
And this is going to be exciting. So Nicky, have you had a chance to see this track come into fruition as well alongside Quisto and
Yeah, I haven't seen the updates. We were able to ride it last year, which was incredible, and it was just holding on and just so much adrenaline, so much fun, honestly. And it's beautiful. You've got this rich red dirt that's there. It's still in my shoes today. Like it sticks with you, luckily, because it's a nice reminder. But it's just beautiful, and it rides very well and very fast. But with the upgrades, I think it's like up there with the Serbia track, quality wise, speed wise. So I can't wait to see Arno on the track, Matt, Cody. It's going to be good and fast.
Yeah, man. So and the downhill, is this on the same site?
Yeah, so the track is pretty cool itself because all the spectators and everyone sits at the bottom of the hill. So the hill actually starts going back uphill towards the bottom, giving you kind of like an amphitheater vibe for the spectators. So they can sit on the opposite hill facing the big mountain and they can watch slopestyle, bordercross, and downhill all from the same seat. And the downhill is about 2 kilometers and it starts about halfway up the mountain in the forest. And then the last 600 meters or 800 meters of that track, it joins back into the border cross. And then the individual will come down the snaking track down towards the finish line at the end.
Yeah. And that's going to be timed runs on that run.
Yeah,
is that like
individually timed.
is that just are you just having a window open for as many runs as you can want to do, or are you having like a number of runs per rider?
So it's a little controversial still. Me and Matt are still having discussions about the format of everything. There's
TBC.
the way that yes, yeah, TBC. So I mean, the mountain bikers have a very interesting take on the downhill. They have qualifiers over a timed bracket, and then they take the top 10 times, and then the slowest of those would go first, and the fastest last. To make a more exciting race, they only have one run, and that run in the finals is the last one that counts. And I know a lot of the guys, they're more interested in having either 2 or 3 runs or an hour bracket to try and get their fastest runs. Just from a spectator point of view, I think it might be more interesting. Oh, there we go, behind Nicky there.
Where are those giraffes gone?
Sorry, dude. I had to switch to the
It's
track.
finally scared them off. So is this the slope behind you?
This is a slope. This is how it was last year. I'm gonna hide a little bit. And it's just
Ooh, it looks
like
very,
it's
very
okay.
different now.
Do you know what? I'm getting flashbacks to Sonsi Super Best, thinking, seeing the pictures of that, thinking, oh, doesn't that look nice and lovely and inviting, and getting there and being like, fuck.
Yeah. When I got there, so when I got there 2 years ago, and Quisto said, "Hey, this is the spot I'd like to do the World Champs in." I looked at him like, okay, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be steep. It's gonna be sick. Then last year we were able to ride it for 30 days, and I arrived there. I'm like, "Fuck, we're really gonna do this, eh?" He said, "Yeah, don't worry, bud. We can just drive down. I've done it before." And at first, it's just the feeling is just of I don't know if it's anxiety or if it's excitement, but you're looking at it, you're like, "Oh fuck, I'm really doing this, aren't I?" And then you start racing it, and it's just incredible, and the speed is good. It's manageable, but yeah, those first couple of tracks down, you keep sliding. You're like, "Oh, I don't know if I want to do this at one go," and then this fire lights under your ass. You're like, "I'm doing this," and just. And that's the border cross when you first start doing that. And then when you go uphill and start doing the downhill, which ends into the border cross.
Right.
So you do end the downhill and the border cross, that's when it really feels just incredible. When you take that speed into the border cross, and you have, what was my run, like 2 minutes 40 at first. So from the start to the bottom, 2 minutes 40 seconds. Your legs are jello, and then Quisto comes up. Yeah, bud, I did 2 minutes and 30. So you have to go back up. Like, oh, this guy. And then you go even faster. You just zip in between trees. And you're like, oh, your heart beating in your chest, and it's just the best feeling.
I'd just be imagining there's a fucking lion coming over the top. Just get down there as quick as I can.
They're not close by, but they're close by, Quisto, right? This train.
Yeah, well, we were shaping when we were shaping downhill last year. We went up to the top of the mountain and we were shaping, and then the next day when we went up, there was some leopard scat over our trails. So there was definitely a leopard visiting at night when we were there.
I've never seen one of them up, Bugs.
What, some leopard scat? Maybe some of Sloggs' scat.
I've seen some of Sloggs' scat out there.
No, all you got is Tony Pheasant and Reese the snake at the different Mountainboard centers. But yeah, the animals are different in South Africa.
That's going to be insane. And then, so, and what can the riders expect for the freestyle then?
So for the time being, we've got those two massive kickers to some dirt landings. So we've because we had to move the track onto the rally side, we had to sort of change the line a bit. But the two big kickers at the bottom are on pretty like level ground. So it's very comfortable, even though they're massive and probably the biggest jumps I've ever hit in my life. Thanks, Amon. And yeah,
really funny.
Yeah, no, dude. Hey, listen, built perfectly, built absolutely perfect. I hit them again today, and it's that first one is such huge airtime, but it's a little bit more of a launch, and it's about a 6 meter gap, knuckle to knuckle. And then there's a big slow roller between them that you can pump and get your line up for the second one, which is a bit more of a Buddha. So it's got a little bit more of a lip to it. So you definitely feel like you are sent to the moon on the second one, but both of them super comfy. But to get to those lines, you have to drop in underneath a bridge, the old rally bridge. So it's a little different. You don't get to see the jump from afar and line it up. It's kind of like shoot through this tunnel, and then you've got these big kickers staring you in the face, and only one way to go, straight to the moon.
Nice.
So yeah, that's what we got so far, but we do want to add some jib features at the top, maybe a small kicker or two, and we've got a nice big rail as well that we want to put in, maybe on a downslope. All depending really on if we can get some more earthwork machinery in, so we can bring some more dirt. But whole thumbs, we should be able to. The mountain bikers are very, very impressed with the track and the building quality, so they want to just send some more machines our way to make it better and bigger, and yeah.
Oh, sweet. That sounds incredible. I just noticed on the timer there that this is gonna stop in less than a minute. Are you guys all right to rejoin again, and we can continue to chat the shit for a little bit, and then yeah, give us a bit more time.
Yes, sir.
Naturally.
Do it.
No worries.
You see if it's all. We'll let it run it out of time again by itself.
Right. So this year for the Wales, there's going to be an age category change, isn't there? I believe.
Yeah, so we've got some older riders that have joined in, and they're fairly new to the sport, and there's we wanted to like sort of cater for them as well. So the juniors and the veterans, which is 50 plus, They will
Change
be.
it to the geriatrics for us.
Yeah, we can. The geriatrics, no worries.
We'll be
We will
hitting
have
age group this year.
yeah, for sure. And so they'll be all on grassy knoll, which is a bit more of a beginner-friendly sort of track on a grassy slope.
Oh no, I won't
Just
be.
to
You need to stick in.
Yeah.
What Sloggs needs to go in, like, what is it? Seniors?
Open.
Open.
yeah, it goes to masters maybe, or even opens, whatever you feel, whichever you're more comfortable. Pros would be preferred.
Very fucking unlikely.
Yeah, so we've got juniors, 16 and younger, and then opens 16 to 35, and that will be men's and women's. And then we've got masters 35 to 49, men's and women's, and then the veterans 50 plus. But then obviously you've got guys like Pete Tatum joining that same category, but he will probably be competing with the pros on downhill, and probably opens or something like that on border cross. I'm not sure, but it's going to be kind of difficult for someone to resist riding that beautifully groomed border cross track. That's for sure.
Oh, indeed. I can think of a few people that are nearly 50 that would be wanting to ride the big boys course.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, like if the majority of the riders are all keen to just race on that or join masters or whatever, we can always change it up and mix it up a bit. It's a bit more of an experiment this year. We want to see what works and take that forward with the IMA, maybe creating some kind of standard that we can move with for next year and the year after and all of that. So yeah, we'll do the test dummies here in Africa, I guess.
Nice. And so do you think there'll be? There's not a massive amount of kids that travel to the World Championships. Do you guys have quite a scene for youth out there to support their class?
We do have a few juniors that are very keen, but they're not keen on riding the grassy knoll because it's kind of like where we teach new riders how to ride. So they want to get in on the action, man. So a lot of them are joining opens. They like ditching juniors and be like, stuff that I want to ride against the big boys.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be ace.
It was sick when we.
Yeah, we had. Yeah, sorry, Amon, go for it.
Yeah, when we were first testing the jumps, there was a couple of juniors. Quisto, you're going to have to remind me of their names.
So Keli, Raiden, and Callum.
Yeah, so when we first tested, they were all there, and they like straight away, like I'd probably done like 3 runs, and they were like, "Right, we're doing it as well." And I think all of them got through it. Like the ones that tried got through it first time, which was really cool. So there's a lot. Yeah, keep your eyes on the juniors for sure.
So they're capable as well, then.
Yeah.
We've recently got an airbag, so they've been practicing onto the airbag a bit with the exact same spec kickers.
Mm-hmm.
So once we've just put some dirt behind it, they were confident enough to go for it. And I guess having Amon there as well, I mean, boosted their confidence, and maybe they wanted to just show him what they got. And they were like starting at the same point as us, and then they kept on moving a little bit further back, and they were overshooting the crap out of this thing, getting more airtime than me and Amon, man.
Oh, they're keen. They're keen. They're
oh hell yeah!
I recognise the names from Game of Skate, Game of ATV and stuff.
Yes, yeah.
They are keen as mustard for that, so they're definitely the Groms are definitely going to be worth watching out for.
Oh hell yeah, definitely. And like I said, they don't want to just mess about on the junior track. They want to ride with the big boys, and they want to take this opportunity, having everybody from the rest of the world around to lock horns against or bump tires, as it were.
Yeah. And So, what can we've talked about like going on safari and stuff like that, but mountain boarders like a bit of a party, don't they? And traditionally, there's a bit of a party. You got anything lined up, entertainment wise? I mean, there's obviously going to be beer and gin because we've talked about that. That's a recipe for disaster.
Well, there's obviously the local brewery that I spoke about earlier. They're going to be hosting for us our final event, which will be the prize giving and the after party. But before that, everybody will probably be around on the 17th to test out the track and register and everything. Maybe hit the airbag a few times, get used to the track and meet each other and talk the flange. And then for that evening we want to have a bring and braai. So on the 17th at the main accommodation Mary Pebbles, where most of the riders will be staying, we'll have a big bonfire and a couple of braais going around where people can just bring their own meat and whatever else they might want to braai. I don't know what the vegans and all of them want to chuck on the fire, but they must well bring it.
A braai? Is this like a barbecue? Is this another word for a barbecue?
Not really. No, it's not the same.
No, it's not.
Right.
Because a bring and buy takes me back to the 80s, 90s Blue Peter, where you'd have like these little village halls where people have raised charity and you bring something to sell or buy. And
You'll get
Okay.
Dan, you'll get fed to
Well-
the lions if you call it a barbecue in South Africa.
is that right?
Yeah, this is true. This is true. It's very far away from a barbecue, man. No, listen, you'll have to ask the guys, Dan, after the braai, what's the difference between a barbecue and a braai? But there's a massive one, and basically we bring too much meat, and it's a whole bunch of different stuff, and you always eat a lot later than you think because the party around the fire is so good that you chuck the meat on kind of last minute. And so we'll definitely have to see. The food in South Africa is incredible. A lot of the meat and stuff is all free range and stuff, so the quality of the chow is good, and obviously with the smoky flavor from the bushveld wood and stuff, you can't beat it, man. You just can't beat it. So I'm very, very keen to show everybody that.
Yeah, the biltong. If there's any potjie, they're gonna love it.
Yeah, we'll do a potjie, but I think that's only going to be at the Klaseri mission.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely do a potjie for sure.
Oh man, I'm so jealous, and it's not even funny.
I think Quisto is
You come,
welcome
Dan.
with open arms next year.
Yeah,
Dude,
I'm
you
sure.
come, I'll give you VIP treatment, Chad. I promise you. You'll have a private bra. How's that?
But yeah, I can't believe you've managed to get Sloggs out there as well.
I'm so keen. Sloggs, I can't wait, Chana. I can't freaking wait, man. It's going to be awesome.
My lap so well. I'm so excited for it. Like it was way out of reach at one stage, and it just dropped all of a sudden. And I'm just stoked to be able to go over there.
Yes.
It's going to be
very, very
awesome.
cool.
And have you guys seen the cards on Instagram, just showing who's coming up with the little taglines? It will be it'll be a great gathering of riders and a nice international bunch.
Yeah. Oh,
So you've got people from South America, North America. I've got somebody from Australia coming. You got from Europe, of course. We just need somebody from Asia. That'll be nice. So anybody listening from Asia who wants to come, help us get the most amount of how do we call them again?
Nations?
Continents.
Continents. That's the one. Thank you very much.
You're
We
welcome.
want to get them all. Want to be like
And
Pokemon,
boys.
all the continents someday.
Like top trumps.
Risky Humans. Where's Risky Humans based? Singapore, is he? I think Singapore.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Bring him
Yeah,
into
MBS,
just got,
MBS Japan, man.
Yes.
Definitely. I have been
you're
talking
over.
to them. I've been pushing them. It's a big journey for them, but hopefully this will take them over the edge to see like, hey, we can do everything here in a week.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of last minute people that registered, so it's looking to get a lot fuller.
That looked like it could eat me. Whatever that was there,
Yeah,
Quisto.
I actually almost ate it.
Just went to blow it and
just better than a braai.
Oh, look, gents, question time from me is over. Sloggs, is there any sort of questions that you want to ask?
No, I'm just super excited about it now. It's like like 3.5 weeks away.
Yeah,
It
not
can't
long,
be-
not
Yeah.
long.
It's a month away today, actually. Today is a month away.
Well, there you
Exactly
go.
30 days.
Can't wait.
And I assume you're
yes.
keen to get back out there, Amon.
Yeah, can't wait.
Awesome.
Can't wait to go ride those jumps again. I really liked them.
So Nicky, Quisto, if there's anything that I haven't asked, now is the time to sort of get that information out. Is there anything else that you guys would like to add?
From my end, I would just want to tell everybody that it's a great destination to go to. You might have some reservations about South Africa. What do you think you've seen online, maybe, or what you think you've heard? But it's a nice, safe country. It's beautiful. You're gonna have so many great adventures. So if you're hesitating, don't just come. You're more than welcome. It's gonna be a great party. You're gonna have an amazing time. So
Nice.
please come join us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are all welcome. The Brazilians are also pulling through, and they've been a bit on more of a shoestring budget. So a lot of my friends in Sabi have come together to help things happen for everybody. We've been given a massive house for Mountainboarders to come and crash in. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It's basically a bunch of mattresses in a room just to pile Mountainboarders in there.
That's all you need. That's all a mountain boarder needs.
That's it, man. And it's the closest place to the track and the after party, so you won't even need transport. You can walk to the track from there. The only advice I have to give to the people that are coming, I know we're known as sunny South Africa, but it's going to be freezing, man. So bring some warm stuff with you, especially for the nighttime and the mornings. The mountain town of Sabi is in a basin, so it can drop below zero. So it can get a little bit crispy. But during the day, the sun comes out, heats it up nicely. So yeah, should be pretty cool.
Fuck, I'll be packing my bikini as well.
Yeah, expect 20 degrees. Expect
with posing
10
pouch.
degrees.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah, so everybody doubting, start looking at flights to either Johannesburg with a 4-hour drive or to Kruger MQP Airport, which is an hour drive from the track. But it's going to be worth it.
Yeah. If you last minute deciders, make that decision, get yourself out there.
And send us a message. If you're hesitating, if you want info, we're always welcome to help you.
Oh, perfect.
And I've already mentioned it once, but yeah, MBS just posted this video, and it's not the most amazing video, but it will show what's there a bit more, and you get to see the hill, see the border cross track a bit, see all the jumps and stuff, and just get a bit of a vibe of the place. So hopefully that'll convince a few more people as well.
Yeah, oh, we're at a sneaky peek at it. Luckily,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thanks for that video, Amon. I had a little bit of a preview of it. It looks amazing. Yeah, very, very cool, dude. Nicely done.
We should get MBS boards tagged up in this post. Go if you're watching this or whatever, go and check it out on their socials, and see what's in store for you. Yeah, gentlemen, thank you very much for your time this evening. And for those of you who have made it to this point and you're still listening, thank you for your time. This has been The Dirt, and But these boys will see us all in South Africa.
Way aye, man. That was dead canny as out that like. Cheers for turning out to listen. Now, before you gan yem, don't forget, if you want to keep getting doing with the dirty fun, like and subscribe. Get amongst it. Shy Ben's getting out.